ask you to stand up and high-five 4 people around you. Have you ever thought about the fact that there is no one else like you on the planet?
He spoke in front of a group of middle schoolers and high schoolers, and anyone who's been to a middle or high school assembly knows that we're not exactly the most attentive audience, but you could have heard a pin drop.
You know the thing about great actors, they say that when they're really playing their roles well, that's when they're the best. I mean, think about Brad Pitt. Okay, we know things about Brad Pitt in his life, right? He's friends with George Clooney, he's married to Angelina Jolie, Brad and I happen to look alike. We know a lot about him, but when he becomes that character in the movie, we see him as that character. So what about you? You matter when you are yourself. When in the movie of your life, you're completely yourself.
It brightened me up and made me feel like I can do anything.
And throughout my life, I had a lot of experiences having a negative playlist. My parents divorced when I was just 3 years old. I never knew them as a married couple. This negative playlist was playing in my head. Then, my senior year of high school, I got to go on this retreat with some friends and with some mentors and some teachers. And at this retreat, we got to tell our stories. And it was the very first time in my life I got to talk about this mental playlist that had been playing in my head over and over again. I'm not enough. I want to be more like someone else. I wish I didn't have my family. And that was a life-changing experience. What I realized is that I had the power to change the playlist in my head. And so do you. You matter because you have the power to change that playlist.
With everything from school to work to all the distractions, you can get that negative playlist playing all the time. You just need to find the right things to hold your head high. And Kellen did that for me today.
He was incredible, the audience was into it, and what he was saying, they're words that teenagers really need to hear.
I'll definitely be myself more, and I'll push to be a leader and not just follow the rest of the crowd.
You may have heard someone say to you sometime in your life, "You can change the world," with a smile like that. But here's the deal. Here's the deal. You can change the world, but you can't do it alone. You cannot change the world alone. We need to work together. When we do work together, we become leaders. Everybody say, "I'm a leader." I'm a leader. Everybody say, "I'm a leader." I'm a leader.
As a teacher, we're called on to lead somewhat, and Kellen's message talked about being a leader, and it kind of struck a chord with me that we don't always see ourselves as leaders, but we really can be. I mean, in anything we do.
I thought there were some new catchphrases that I can use at home, some new things that we can bring up in family discussions at our dinner table. As I'm one-to-one with my kids, this is something I can go to them and talk to them about, and it can open up some new conversations with us as a family.
You matter because you can make a difference. You can make a difference by doing for one what you wish you could do for the world. You can make a difference by working with others and by being a leader right where you are.